Good day and welcome to our short explanation of how to disassemble your Dell Inspiron 17-inch notebook. There's a couple of things that are a little unusual. Unusual being unexpected, not so much unusual, I suppose that's a bit weird word. The first is that you really have to pull off the keyboard. Fortunately, the keyboard's very easy to pull off. There's two pry points right at the back, one here and one here. You can pry them up with your fingernail. I like to use tools, so I just use one of these tools, but whatever you've got is fine. You just pop it, get your hand under it, and then slide your hand along, and it will pop up, and then it will pull out. You can see the tabs at the back here. Okay, so that's the first thing you need to know. Second thing, you need to undo 3 screws here. 1, 2, 3. They are all Phillips head, so but you're going to need a very small Phillips head screwdriver. So get that done. The one you don't need to pull out is this one in the far corner. You can leave that in. But these all need to be pulled out. So you also don't have to pull a ribbon off. So let's close that back up, close the lid, and we'll flip this over and I'll show you what I've done. So on the back there are 2 screws, which I've already pulled out. 1 and 2, right there and there. And all you do is get under this pry point and pry it up, and you pull it off, and then you're on your way. So when you're putting your screws aside, we suggest you put them in order so that you know where they came from, because there are 4 different sizes of screws here, but that's up to you. So just keep track of your screws, make sure you don't put the wrong ones in. Fortunately, Dell is really good at labeling them, so you know what's what. So you can take a look here and you can see, for instance, this one says this is an M2.5 number 8 right there, which is just really handy. So we've pulled the back off, and now you can see you have to pull out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's just the back of the DVD, but you still need to pull it out. 14, 15, plus 2 in the back here. Let's see if we can show you those. There they are. And when you pull a DVD out, there will be, which you can do as soon as you pop this out, there's 1, 2, 3 screws under there as well. Now what you do is you use a paper clip, like this, to go into the small hole here. There you go. And what that will do, you push that in until this ejects, right? Or you could eject it before you powered it down as well, whatever works for you. So but get it ejected. And then you'll notice, but there's a screw here and a screw here, and they are using the world's smallest Phillips head. That's this one right here. Look at this. These are big, flat, tiny suckers. So, yeah. Then what happens is once you pull this out, you think, okay, well, I've got this section done, right? You just pop it out. It's just mechanical. And you think you've got this side done, but you don't. There's a 3rd screw right here. So in the end, you're pulling out 1, 2, 3 from the DVD. Then you need to pull the hard drive out, which is pretty straightforward. The hard drive's right here. Pop out the 4 screws, lift the disc out, and then just undo the cable. You don't actually have to undo the cable, but I did just get out of the way. Another one that's unexpected is your Wi-Fi card. So your Wi-Fi, well, my Wi-Fi card is here, and it's screwed down, and that should be removed. So I did that. So there's a screw there, which you can see here, and it's the one that looks like this. So pretty easy. Just pop that off the little heat sink. I'm not going to disconnect it because I want to leave the ribbons, the antennas just the way they are. Then what you do is start prying this sucker up, and that's really all you need to do. So what I've done here is this is all popped back down, but I'm just going to pop it up with my hand. So easiest place to do it is probably along the front. That's where I normally do it. However, because the DVD's out of this, you can probably just, pop it up here. Now I had to use some real muscle around the back corner here. So just take note of that. So let's just pop this all out. And at the back here, let's just show you, at the back where the battery is, what I did is I pushed down to pop those off. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and I just sort of push down, and then it just falls off. So what we have still holding on here are the ribbons for the keyboard. So what I should do is flip this over. Actually, I'll do it and I'll show you. Flip this over, flip it over, open it up, pull the keyboard out, and pull these ribbons off. I do not want to do that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to flip this up on its side, and I'm going to pull it off sideways, because I don't want to pull off any of the ribbons I don't need to. In my case, all I want to do is clean the fan. So I can largely do that from the top. So let's just CPU fan, because it's getting noisy. Let's just go and pull this off again. There we go. That's happy. Now I can see in here, what's in here, right? There's my CPU. You can see it's a bit, let me just pull my fingers away so it doesn't focus. There we go. You can see it's a bit dirty. Yeah. So at this point, if I wanted to, I could pull that ribbon off and pull the keyboard out, pull the entire back off. But I just don't need to for my task, so I'm not going to. But I'll go around it here so you can see what's in there, right? There's not a lot of repairable parts in here. Really, in my case, what I need to do is, again, I need to clean out that fan. So here I've got my lovely can of compressed air, and I'm just going to blow this fan out. And then put it on this side too. And I think that's it, boys and girls. I'm going to put this back together now, and which is pretty straightforward, and we'll go from there. If you have any questions, please get a hold of us at www.urtech.ca. Thank you. Bye-bye.